back. Told you it wouldn't take long. Well, that's a neat little, like a Quonset hut garage. Oh no, it's growing here. Look how green that stuff is. It's like AstroTurf. So this is what we're almost halfway through November. As yesterday was Veterans Day. You can figure out what's growing here. Keep my eyes on the road. Wow, this is a narrow, hilly, windy road. Like I said, I've never been on here. Look at that old place ready to fall in. It's some kind of BMW. Was it Z? Might be a Z4. It's a Z3. It doesn't look like a Z3. It's just smaller. Looks wider and unfamiliar. So I think somebody's got a little Christmas tree farm in there. On a tree farm. Another one, different kind of trees, and there's like shrubs in the back. Oh, I guess you gotta do the landscaping and get the stuff somewhere. Something road. Scout reservation. I hope they're not in too much of a hurry behind me. Blow them away up to 96 miles an hour. Then we're as fast as we can go. We're still in first gear though. We only have one gear. So what do we got? We got a little over 13,000 miles. I just said I got this with 5,900. Not one problem. Batteries actually, life's improved after the trip to North Carolina. It's just probably from me doing the regular cycle charging. Oh, look at that old building there. It's like an old school or something. Huh. It doesn't look at all. Maybe you figured somebody could have repurposed that. A lot of gas and oil well stuff out here. You know, the fracking maybe. Marigold Road definitely looks a little rough for me. This road's a little rough, but it's not, so far hasn't been bad on my neck yet. It's decent. Just narrow. And BMW is chomping at the bit, but if, you know, passing or no passing, they could have passed me. I'd let them pass me. A little bit of fall color there still. Pretty interesting road. I've never been down here before. Not sure I'd come back either. Huh. Thought it'd be a little flatter too. What's that one? Well, that's an Appalachia road again, so it's like it's circling around. Didn't we? Is that the one we mentioned or we saw? Huh. No, we're curving all the way around and stuff. Yeah, they're passing me. We'll let them pass. It's a Z4. Well, I'm not totally ignorant of cars. Just knew it wasn't a Z3, so it's wider and a little unfamiliar looking. So we are going on with the heat. That'll drop our range down. And what do we set at 65? Should be good because I'm dressed pretty warm. Wait a minute, what is that one? Aurora Road and Apollo Road. What in the world? I'm not sure what road I'm on. Well, they've been waiting like 15 minutes to pass me. Well, we're going to have to head east before we get too far south. We might have went too far already. I think it was like 20-some years ago, I showed my nephew a house in Summitville that was right next to that 664 or 644. Oh, look at that house. That's kind of neat. Shrub's big, which means they're older. This thing just get rid of those damn things. I showed this 2-story house and just didn't look like much from the outside. They didn't want much money for the place. Well, holy crap, we went inside. It was one hell of a home. It was worth the money. They're asking it more. It was very nice. The furnace was great. Somebody had the central air. It's a very well done house. The garage was shot. I think it was a 2-car garage close to the road. But I was like, wow. Feeling the heat. Feels good. It might be automatic. Well, I guess I have to hit auto where it'll come up and do the change from the floor to the vents or wherever it's needed. So I'm not going to have to keep it on for long. It works good. So the heat in here, it's, what is it? I don't know if it's some kind of resistive to heating. There's no energy wasted on the engine to create heat. So it's got a separate heater and it's got a separate air conditioner unit. I think the heater will use more than the air conditioner, but the air conditioner really didn't make any difference this summer. We were averaging, 4.8 miles to the kilowatt hour. And I think on our trip to North Carolina at highway speeds, we averaged 4.6, and most of that was just, at higher speeds, you got less efficiency because of the wind resistance. We didn't use much air. We used it in West Virginia. North Carolina, it was hot in the 90s, but just getting in the car with the windows down or whatever was enough for that. Well, this is a pretty little spot here. Pines. See what this road is. If we got a major road, it might take it if it's, we might have went too far south. Oh, these people are out in the middle of nowhere. Whoa. Nectar Road. I guess we're on Apollo Road, so the signs were turned around. It's Apollo Road again. Well, look at that. Isn't that just the right size? Isn't that a pretty sight? Look at that pond. Well, that's pretty. And the pines up there. Oh, that's a sweet little spot there. Oh, the doghouse, or maybe for the waterfowl. For the dogfish. Well, that's a pretty little spot. Apollo Road. No, that one's April Road. I think we went too far. Might come back and take something like that. Anything that heads to the east. Well, these people are out in the booty. Hey, that's a good looking road. We might do a U-turn up here and come back, take it out. In case you never hear from me again. Whoa, it was a good looking little single story, two single car garage. Hey, that's... Alright. Can we do a U-turn here? There's no traffic. This is what the Leaf can do, I guess. Make sure we're not getting any... That's the best part about this little car. So the power steering, you know, it's got an electric pump too, which is cool. It's got the best steering I've ever used in my life. Yeah, the house on the left is pretty cool. That's what, 1960s, early 70s. It's kind of neat. All right, let's take a road. Yeah, the Google Maps doesn't even show anything. We're out here beyond the cell phone signal. So if you'd always get out the old Garmin GPS, finally updated with a huge memory card. Can you imagine if somebody in the 70s or 80s told you how much memory you could put on a micro SD card the size of your pinky fingernail, what they would tell you. Or back then they'd lock you up because all the mental institutions were still running. So I think I put about 32 gigabyte in there. So it's a little bit of a rough road. It looks like it does the macadam stuff. Spray and then lay down the gravel every couple of years. So you get a movement in the camera there. It's on. I've got it like twisted like a slinky. It's a long thing for a truck or van window. And that way I can pull it over to the air conditioner vent when it gets a little hot. That's why you got the bouncing. And when I'm driving, it looks like I jerk left and right on my steering. Hopefully I don't do that. Put a little metal roof in the garage. Wow. Might end up in some kind of strange cult out here. Alright, we're going to do another one so we can split up the video here and then I'll come right back on.